Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Jonas, Grossman, President and Managing Partner of Chardan. We're going to get an update on what's happening within the SPAC space right now. Jonas, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Great, nice to be here.
And Jonas, the SPAC market was very strong earlier this year. What's the cause of the slowdown in the space?
Well, I think the slowdown is really caused by just a little bit of market appetite, basically looking for different sectors and SPACs have been focusing on. And I think it's a little bit of a supply imbalance where there are a lot of SPAC teams looking to come to market in a short period of time. And you're seeing that sort of get digested broadly now and still seeing a very constructive market in the days and weeks ahead here.
Has there been any impact from the SEC account guidance?
So yeah, there was some impact. It definitely affected those SPACs that were in registration and looking to go public. It also affected SPACs that are already public and how they accounted for their quarterlies, which just came up, has been put out, of course. And then, of course, those that are in the midst of a de-SPAC transaction had to deal with how to deal with those accounting. And so we did see some delays. It took probably 6 or 7 weeks to kind of work through, and we've now got SEC guidance, and we've seen a lot of filings and SPAC transactions working again, both on the de-SPAC and then also on the IPO side.
Are you seeing more SPAC or de-SPAC transactions?
We're seeing a steady flow of de-SPAC transactions and announcements, and as I mentioned, those that are kind of working through the proxy S4 process. We are seeing in the last few weeks a number of IPOs as well, not nearly at the pace that we saw earlier this year, but still great teams looking to take advantage of all the attributes that SPACs bring to the market and looking to go public.
And what's your outlook for the SPAC environment in light of this backdrop? In other words, what's Chardan's stance on the viability of going public via SPAC versus traditional IPO?
So look, I think the word is constructive. I feel that the SPAC environment will continue to be constructive and will be a great pathway for private companies to go public. Once again, I think each different industry has its own nuance and why a SPAC can be effective. Ultimately, private companies are looking to raise capital and go public. Whether it's a more traditional route through an IPO or through the SPAC, they have options ahead of them. And SPACs really give a partnership, potentially an accelerated pathway to getting public, and sort of more visibility on pricing. And so for some private companies, it's a great opportunity. And so I think that's why I'm very optimistic about the environment for the back half of 2021 and beyond for SPACs, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
All right, Jonas, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks, Jill. Appreciate it.